All right, y'all, we are out here with the CEO of the BCIC. All the work was put in. We're actually out here in the moment now. How are you feeling?
I feel great, man. I'm super proud. Thank you to the Highest Point podcast and your platform for helping spread the word about the BCIC. Yes, I feel absolutely elated, man, and proud of the whole team for helping us pull this together. You never can do anything like this by yourself. Right. So we have a phenomenal group of people who helped pull this off. We had a first-class experience, first-class event, and two very, very, very good teams had the opportunity to be crowned as the inaugural BCIC champions. Shout out to Claflin University and Johnson C. Smith University. So all in all, man, I'm really happy.
Yeah, man, I'm happy too. It's been a great event. Now, what can we look forward to in the future with the BCIC?
Well, a lot of people are asking about what's going to happen next. What I say is, let's get through this one first. Let's go back and let's fine-tune and critique and figure out where we can improve. But you all will be hearing something really soon, like really soon.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. Anything you would like to send to all the players that participated, all the HBCUs that participated, and those that couldn't but felt like they wanted to?
Well, I think, one, this was the highlight for me, being able to show that our institutions, one, deserve to be able to play postseason basketball. Secondly, that we're good enough. And then lastly, we don't need to beg or ask anybody else to do for us. We can do for our own, we can do for self, and we did.
And we did.
And next year, we'll do even more.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you, brother.
Congrats again, man. Amazing event.
On behalf of the Black College Invitational Championship, first and foremost, we really want to thank you all for playing. There would be no tournament without you ladies, so we are super proud of you all. And y'all were talking a lot of trash in the hotel, but y'all cashed that check.
We are here at the BCIC, and we are in front of the coach of the champions from JCSU. Can you tell us the mindset of the team coming into this game?
We just want to win, and we want to do it at all costs. And, we know that it's not going to be easy. And I think at the beginning of the game, even though we knew that coming into the game, we didn't act like we did. And, once we hit a little bit of adversity, we were able to, break through the wall, something that all year we've been struggling with. And, just to see them be able to, just attack the adversity instead of run from it, we're super proud of them.
Absolutely. And this team is very resilient. You guys were coming in at a deficit at the beginning of the game, first quarter. It was looking like, okay, how are they going to turn this around? And I saw you on that court. You had to really get into them. So kind of what was your message to the team at that point?
You're not going to be able to do it by yourself, and we're not going to get it all back in one play. So I think, just having them buy into each other first and foremost, because you can't buy into me if you can't buy into we. And I think, they were just able to kind of bounce off of each other. We saw some good things off the bench, and we just went with what was working. So, our starters were a little sluggish today at first, and it took them a minute to really get into the game. And we just went with what we knew, which was to press people and get up and down the floor.
Yeah, definitely. That was a fact. So what message would you send to your players right now after this win? What would you tell them?
That this is the standard. Winning is the standard. Playing hard is the standard. And you're not going to get anything unless you give something. Whether that's giving your energy, giving your effort, being a really good teammate, whatever it is, you can't get it until you give it. And going forward, this is our brand of basketball. What we did before today, before this week, that wasn't who we are. This is who we are.
Absolutely. I agree so much. So tournaments like the BCIC, what do you think is the benefit to HBCUs and the players?
You know, for one, I think it gives young black men and women a platform that even in, you know, tournaments like the NCAA tournament, you still don't really get. You don't get a light shined on. You know, Fayetteville State is in the NCAA tournament. Do you hear people talking about them? No. You don't hear them talking about Virginia State. You hear them talking about the NCAA as a whole. I think this really shines a light on, you know, young black athletes, and I think they deserve that.
Absolutely, they do. We appreciate you. Congratulations again. Well deserved. Y'all fought it out. I'm a fan. Thank you so much. Yo, we're out here at the BCIC, and I am with the COO, Russell, man. What's good with you, man? How the event going to you?
Man, look, the event has been amazing. The community has been receiving it well. We get to see Division II basketball display. We're getting a lot of interest, man, from teams who wanted to be in, couldn't be in. And everyone just wanted to see what the hype is about. So you get to see it full, you know, up screen and in person.
Right. And the hype is real. For those who couldn't come out this time, you got to be here the next time to experience this yourself. So also, what do you see for the BCIC in the future?
In the future, man, we really want to execute on our idea to get Division I here. You know, not only is there a thirst for basketball in Division II because of CIAA being here before, but we've never had Division I HBCU basketball here in Charlotte at the same time. So next year and next years to come, what we're looking at is executing on that plan policy so we can give the product that we initially pushed out to the public.
Yeah, absolutely. So some of those teams that said they wanted to be here but couldn't make it, what do you think were some of those roadblocks in the way?
So there are a few things, right? So when we started this tournament, it's because it lacked opportunities for HBCU institutions post-play. But this year, the NCAA decided to give some of those schools that opportunity. Typically, around 9 HBCUs go to post-play tournaments, whether it's Division I and II collectively. This year we had 14. So it's a win in the HBCU space, but, you know, we still have a platform just to exemplify, you know, what HBCU basketball has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That is so dope. So what would you like to say to the people out there that are interested that couldn't make it this year?
I would tell you that this is a tournament for us, by us. We don't have to sit around and wait for anyone to do anything for us. Everyone knows the political climate, and they're trying to erase our history. Let's create our new history and move forward.
Oh, man, new history, moving forward. That's how you reach the highest point. I appreciate it, man. Y'all doing a great job, man. I love it. I'll be here next year, too.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Out here at the BCIC, and we got the champion right in front of us right now. What school you from, and can you let the people know your name and what was your mindset coming into this game?
Claflin University, Zion Obama, and our mindset was just straight win, do or die. Last game, you know, of the season, we wanted to end it off with a win, with a victory, and a ring, as you can see.
And they did that. I mean, you guys showed some resilience tonight, man. You was down in the beginning, but somehow you found a way to end in a win. How did y'all turn it around like that?
Halftime, coach, you know, he was just telling us, take a deep breath, you know, have fun with it. You know, the outcome's gonna be an outcome, but just keep pushing. And we you push through. You push through.
Yeah, man. It was a very exciting game. And what do events like this BCIC tournament do for students and systems in this game?
You know, exposure. You know, exposure to the world, to the BCIC. You know, just exposure.
Yeah, man. Well, you guys showed out. We know your name, and we're gonna be locked in, man. I'm a fan. We salute and congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank
Yes.
you.
What type of mindset did y'all have coming out into this game today?
Well, yeah, first of all, my name is Edward Newton. I'm the assistant men's basketball coach at Claflin University. We had high expectations with this group this year. We had 8 seniors, and our whole expectation this year was win the CIAA tournament, bring the first one to Claflin since they've been in the CIAA. We came up short. There's a lot of tears in the locker room after the game. Then we got the phone call said we invited to the BCIC and we'd have a chance to come make history. Our leader, our guy, Coach Breon Dunlap, our head coach, called a team meeting. Said, hey, we got a chance to go make history. I know we came up short. I know everybody got a bitter taste in their mouth, but y'all want to go make history. It's up to y'all. I'm going to leave it up to y'all. Either we going or we not. And everybody said, let's go, coach. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
That was our whole mindset. We practiced for a week. Guys give up their spring break, stayed on campus. Our AD, our president, our shout out to Matisse Lee, our associate AD. They just took care of us. You know, this is a championship. Anytime the chance to win, stay on the court. We got 8 seniors. They said they still want to keep playing. Let's go get this championship.
And they went and got it. You guys showed some real resilience. You guys came in down and somehow turned it around.
Yeah.
What was the key thing? How do you get everyone reinvigorated to win this thing?
Well, we told them at halftime, calm down. Everybody's just tight. We're missing shots. We make 9 times out of 10. We're missing our defensive assignments. Just calm down, loosen up, and play basketball.
Absolutely.
Play our style of basketball. They shot 54% in the first half. I think midway through the second half, they were 21%, and that was a testament to our defense. Once we started getting stops, floor started opening us up for us, shots started falling.
Yeah.
But it started on the defensive end.
And you guys did it, man. Major salute. Congratulations. Any word you want to tell to your team out there? Any word you want to tell to your team right now?
Man, the motto's been eat all year. Eat all year. Eat. Effort, attitude, and toughness. And you showed that today. And as coaching staff, we love you for it. You brought us a championship, first inaugural. You made history. Your names are etched in history as long as you live.
Yeah.
And then beyond. Great
History
job,
is made.
fellas. Love y'all.
Yeah, man. Definitely dope. Congratulations to Claflin, man. Y'all
Thank
did
you.
y'all thing.
Thank you.
Yo, we are out here at the BCIC with DJ Chuck T, man, representing, man. What do you think of this event so far?
And I loved it. It was amazing. It was something that I saw grow from the ground up. So whenever you see something really start off as just an idea, and then now you can actually see it happen in real life, in real time, man, it really makes me happy. It makes me proud of Russ, proud of Wes, and just proud of the entire team. And I'm thankful to just be a part of it.
Yeah, it's amazing to be a part of it. And we saw some competition out here tonight.
Man, I knew that the teams that they picked were going to be going tooth and nail because a lot of it were local rivalries. You know what I'm saying? Like JCSU and Livingstone, like that's a local rivalry. So I knew that those 2 teams were going to go hard. And then I knew with Clark Atlanta, they were going to come to the Carolinas and try to dominate. So I already knew that they was going to get on the court and give it their all. And then naturally, Claflin, with me being from South Carolina, I already knew Claflin was going to come here and try to dominate, and they did.
They did. They went home with a chip today, man.
They did. They won a chip.
What do you look forward to in the future with the BCIC?
Just it growing and moving on to bigger and better venues, you know, you know, but that may be something that you know, I may have spilt the beans a little early on that, but I've actually been contacted because you know I'm a Hornets partner. So so I've been contacted by the Hornets, and they want to sit down and talk to Wes and Russ about doing it at the Spectrum Center next year. You know, that's groundbreaking because I haven't even told them that. You know, I just got the text while I was DJing, like, Chuck, I see the videos. It looks good. Tell the fellas we need to talk.
Exclusive.
That's an exclusive.
And
that is an exclusive.
It would be so amazing to see it there, man. And it's deserving to be there. 'Cause
Exactly.
It's amazing
Exactly.
partnership you have.
It is a great partnership that I have with the Hornets. It's opened a lot of doors for me, and it's opened a lot of doors for the artists that I work with and the artists that I come in contact with on a regular basis. Not just them being able to perform at my night, music industry night, but also the Hornets have allowed me to put seven artists on the court to sing the national anthem. The only thing bigger than that is singing it at a football game.
Right.
But I'm really trying to parlay that into taking my talents to other teams, not moving on from the Hornets, but adding them to the repertoire. I want to take music industry night to more teams. I want to do national anthem auditions for more teams. I want to get some real quality talent on that court, because we all have seen the videos of some of the other teams picking people to choosing people to sing the national anthem that haven't been the best. You know what I'm saying? So I can fix all that. So that's what I'm gonna get out here and try to do.
Yo, he's not just a DJ. He's like an A&R. He does everything. I see you doing lives, doing reviews of music and everything like that. So if you ain't tapped in, you gotta tap in with DJ Chuck T for real. And before we get up out of here, man, can you tell us a little bit of game? Because we see how you built these relationships, these partnerships, people that's in the game like myself and others that's tuning in. What were some key things that helped you build the relationships that you had?
All right, so number one, I always tell people, not every opportunity is gonna have a dollar attached to it immediately. You know what I'm saying? There are gonna be opportunities where ain't no money in it right now. But if you can see the money play in it, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's gonna be a money play at some point in time, hop on it. My first music industry night with the Hornets, I made $150. And that was on the love. I did it for free. But I knew that once I got my foot in the door, they was gonna give me the night and they was gonna let me have free reign with it. And now here I am going into season number 6. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to talk numbers online, but I took something that I did for free and parlayed it into something that, finances a lot of things that I do. On top of that, make sure that you network. Any opportunity you have to be in the room with people who are above you, take it. You know what I'm saying? And when you take it, don't just stand there in the corner. Don't just, be meek and mild. You got to stand out. You got to talk to people. Open your mouth. Let them know what it is you do. Let them know how you can be a benefit. Let them know how they can benefit you as well. And then on top of that, never be afraid to move around. So many people get stuck being local celebrities and local superstars, that they never get a chance to grow by going to these other places. It's scary to start over. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I was the man back home. When I came here, I was nobody. Yeah, people knew of me, but I really had to start over, all over again. And man, when I tell you it was hard, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because what other DJ you know of has a partnership with an NBA team, not DJs for an NBA team, but has an actual partnership with an NBA team. You don't know any. I'm first of its kind. But if I would have stayed home in Charleston, where I was comfortable, where everybody knew me, where I was making a pretty good amount of money and I was just relaxed, I would have never got the opportunity. So always try to scale up. Always try to move around and get out of your comfort zone,
That's major game. That's how you reach the highest point, scaling up. And the fact that you don't mind spreading the game, man, I salute you for that. I appreciate that, man.
Definitely. Look, I tell people all the time, man, I'm not a gatekeeper. You could say I am, but when it comes to my gate, as long as you gonna take care of me, I'm gonna make sure you get that information. I never hide it. A lot of people, they get the information, they try to hide it for control. Somebody like me, I'm gonna give you some free game, and if you want anything extra, let's sit down and discuss a price. I'm gonna give you the game. It may cost you, but I'm gonna give it to you. You see what I'm saying?
It's an investment in yourself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You pay for college. You know what I'm saying? You pay for trade school. You know what I'm saying? And with my foundation of music, my music business classes, you pay for that, but I'm giving you $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I came out here dolo. Coming out this event, you know what I'm saying? You just got to go off of strength sometimes. And I'm just telling that because it can be intimidating doing this by yourself. You carrying all this.
I do a lot by myself. Shit,
Yeah.
I was by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I pulled up solo dolo.
But, a lot of times, and this is what I tell people, it's better to move, or let me not say better, but they always say, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. if you want to go far, get a team. Sometimes you do need to go places solo dolo so you can move around. There have been times when I've had major artists hit me, hey Chuck, come through, yada, 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 yada. If I would have had 5, 6 people with me, they wouldn't have been able to even accommodate me. No, bro, you can't bring all them people back here. But because I was solo dolo, they, hey, how many people you got with? Just one? Or maybe I maybe got my homeboy, or it's 2 of us. Okay, all right, come on. But I've seen people who, they say, no, you got too many people, bro, you can't do it. And I'm sitting here like, boy, thank God I came by myself, because now I'm backstage, now I'm in the studio, and it's just me. But when you got too many people with you, rolling with such a huge crowd and a huge entourage, that people get nervous. I don't know all them people. How I know he ain't about to steal my jewelry, steal my phone. You know, how I know he ain't about to drop my load to the jackers. Like, you never know. So it's always good sometimes, well, let me not say always, but it's good sometimes to move by yourself, solo dolo.
I totally agree, man. That's some free game for y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. This is the man right here. Did an amazing job out here tonight, too.
Thank you. I appreciate
As
that.
expected, man.
Thank you.
Salute.
That. Shout out to the Highest Point Podcast, man. DJ Chuck T.
Yo, we're out here at the BCIC, and we are with the host, a comedian and all-around entertainer, B. Dot in the building, man. You've been part of major collegiate events, like I done seen you with UNC, and you were out here hosting at the BCIC. Yeah. Can you tell us what was the energy like, and what did you get from this event?
I just like being able to just relive that HBCU energy. You went to HBCU?
Yes, sir.
Where you went? And see, so you know about the Aggie Pride.
Yes,
you know
sir.
how it is. You dig? Like, so we're all together in these type spaces. You got the Greeks, you dig what I'm saying? You got everybody that, teams that weren't even supposed, I'm not gonna say supposed to be, but weren't necessarily in the classic, but still here. You see Howard, you see FAM, you see Winston-Salem State, you see A&T. Like, it was dope seeing that, and I really feel like this is gonna be the foundation of something big, man, because never do we get to see D1 teams play D2 teams. Like, I would have loved to see A&T versus Winston-Salem State out there.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
We need that.
Who's the best blue and gold in Charlotte? I mean, in North Carolina. Is it Johnson C. Smith or is it A&T? We should see. Let's have a game. Like those type of scenarios, Hampton and Howard, who's the real HU? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I think if we start sprinkling those in, I think we can get, more of the fanfare. But I think this year was great, man. Big shout out to all the teams that came. They actually competed. You dig what I'm saying? Like, folks was wanting to win these rings. Folks was wanting to win them championships, you dig? So, like, Claflin, big shout out to them. Clark Atlanta came out here and did their thing. Johnson C. Smith, you see, they be talking that talk. Look, Claflin bought some ex-players and everything. They out here, look, they just tall for no reason. You see, they just out here, dog. I'm talking just stocking the top shelves. They're just tall for no reason out here. But big shouts to Claflin, man, and J5, man, the guy who won MVP. Yeah. He was a bucket.
Definitely.
And he's a senior, so like stuff like that, like for him to go out his last game, MVP and a champion, like those type things mean something, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think this event gonna look like in the future?
Oh man, I think it's gonna rival eventually those moments of CIAA and SWAC and MEAC, those type conference championships. God willing, it'll be one of those NCAA March Madness. It'll be our own HBCU March Madness. You dig? Like, I want to see folks to the rafters. Yes. You dig what I'm saying? But I think, again, that starts with some of the storylines that we're going to have to adjust. A few things that we're going to have to tweak. But as far as a inaugural BCIC, like, you can't, like, hats off to Wes, hats off to Van Wagner, hats off to everybody that had anything to do with this, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of connections, dog. And like all of those were put on full display. You had the Kevin Durant Foundation here, man. Like, his mom was here all weekend. Terrence J's been in the building. Matter of fact, where Jeezy? Never let. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll talk about that's a whole nother conversation. Everybody was here. You dig what I'm saying? It was a great time, though, man. Big shout out to the BC.
Man, that was dope, man. We definitely appreciate you, man, and look forward to seeing you more of these events in the future.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna be everywhere. You dig? As a matter of fact, I would like to take this platform to say that I'm running for Mr. Alumni. Winston-Salem State University, Mr. Alumni 2025. It is fundraiser based. All the money I raise goes to scholarships. Scholarships for future Rams. If you would like to help, I'm doing a $1 in a Dream campaign. $1 in a Dream. When I started college in 2000, all I had was $1 in a Dream. And I got 100,000 followers on Instagram. If all of them can give me $1, that will provide multiple scholarships for future Rams. So you can send money to my Cash App, Mr. Alumni 2025, or you can find me on Instagram, social media, b.tv, hit me a DM. I would love to have your support.
Hey, definitely support him. He a man of action. He ain't just talking. He's right here supporting HBCU events. Absolutely. So we appreciate you, man. You've been doing that for years, man. Hold it down.
Stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Indeed. That's how you reach the highest point.
You know it, the apex.
You dig? Yeah. Can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Yes, I am. It's Sheena, your girl Sheena. I am a yapper. I like to talk. So I have a podcast Queens of the Yard on HBCU Game Day. I have a YouTube channel. It's Sheena. And you can find me everywhere, tending to the number 2.
So what are your content? What does it show people? Why should people tune into it?
So I'm like a hardcore lifestyle content. Like life doesn't have to be hard, and there's so many enjoyable things about life. Right. You don't have to be all into sports to come to events like this. You can get the kids. There's bouncy houses outside. There are snacks galore. Every table got candy. Every table has a freebie. So I really just want to show people, like, if you go outside, it's not as expensive as we like to think it is, but there's so many different things you can do to enrich your life that are already out here, and you never know the seed that you're planting with your children or people around you by attending events like this. So I want to, showcase these events for the non-athletes, for the families.
Yes, and I seen so many beautiful families out here. I was looking at the guy and his daughter. They were just talking about it, so in tune and excited. It was so good to see, and that's something that people really need to recognize. It's like, look, you don't have to be an athlete to come enjoy events like this. Absolutely. It's not all about athletics.
Absolutely. And I thought it was cool because I saw a bunch of like homeboys. Like it was me and my homeboy came out to support. Me and my homeboy came out.
Right.
You and your homeboy better get out the house. Like,
right.
I love that. There's so many things that you could be doing, but you're supporting an amazing cause.
Yes, absolutely. Amazing cause. It's amazing fun, and it's just so much more for the future. Will you be out here again next year?
Yes, absolutely. And
I'm sure gonna be here. Absolutely. So you guys make sure you show up and make sure you tune into her stuff, man. It's dope.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yo, we are here at the BCIC Championship, you guys. Can you tell us your name and what school you represent?
My name is Bobby Gardner. I'm from Virginia Union. Play basketball here.
Yeah, man, it's dope. So what is your mindset coming to the game? How do you prepare for the games like this tonight?
Locked in. Everything. I'll let everything that's on my mind right now, just let it go and just focus on what's next.
Yeah, for sure, man. So a tournament like the BCIC, what do you feel it does for players like yourself?
More exposure. It gets your name out there. More ways to, just more exposure.
Yeah, and that's important. That exposure is major for all the players, and something like this is great for it. And I saw you with your headphones on, getting prepared for the game. Let us know what's kind of like your top 3 songs that get you in your zone before the game.
Okay, so NBA Youngboy, Right Night, Honcho, Summertime, and some little R&B. Who should I give to you?
Who you just listening to?
Floyd, True.
Word, that's dope. That's dope. That's what y'all heard it here first. Hey, I can't wait to see y'all hit the court, man. We definitely appreciate you locking in with us. The BCIC, the future of HBCU tournament basketball. Let's go.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.